multi-billion dollars, and that's something we know, but what we don't know is who will pay for it. Governor Cuomo said that answer is still up in the air, and just because we live in Albany doesn't mean we may not help foot the bill. Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey is live in the Albany newsroom. And Pat, how might we be affected by this?
Well, Liz, that's a great question. Drivers will ultimately pay for the new bridge, and obviously it will be a toll increase to cover the bill. However, the big question is which tolls, those going over the Tappan Zee Bridge only, or the tolls along the entire New York State Thruway. After a $1.6 billion federal loan, costs to build a new Tappan Zee Bridge stand at about $2.4 billion. During a conference call this week, the New York State Thruway Authority said they will assume that debt that will ultimately have to be paid off.
And that's going to be publicly done, or?
Yes, that will be publicly done.
The public, in this case, will be drivers seeing a toll increase. But which drivers? Those who use the current bridge every day? A spokesman for the Thruway Authority says that is the plan right now. However, the governor, Thursday, did not rule out a rate hike for users of the entire Thruway, saying it is too early to tell if that's an option. Tell me, who should pay for it?
I would think the toll users.
The toll users. Yeah. Toll users.
People that use the bridge.
This couple just crossed the Tappan Zee Bridge today to come see their daughter in Albany. They believe, even as downstate residents, upstate commuters should not be on the hook to fund the new bridge.
I don't want to pay for something upstate. Why should they have to pay for something downstate?
Are you prepared to pay $14 to go over it?
I pay $14 to get over the Verrazano.
So yes, we are.
Now, when approval came to build this new bridge, early estimates showed that users of the bridge would pay about $14 each way. Governor Cuomo told the Thruway Authority that was too much, and since then they have now formed a commission or a task force now charged with coming up with a new toll increase recommendation. The spokesman I talked with today said they are looking only at increasing tolls on the Tappan Zee Bridge to fund the project, but he did not comment on my or other reports that users across New York State may see an increase to help fund the bridge. Liz?
Well, we know the Thruway Authority is already operating in debt, Pat. Just how about taking on another $2.5 billion? How's that going to affect them?
That's a great question. Long term, only time will tell, of course, but short term, well, they're already seeing an effect. Now, S&P, a major credit rating agency, downgraded the Thruway Authority's rating from an A+ to an A, and they did it in this report. Now, part of the report stated that the combination of a lack of specific tolling plan and the potential for a lower traffic levels at the time, the New York State Thruway Authority will increase its leverage significantly. That all led to the downgrade. So right now, the big question is how they're going to pay for it. That is now leading to the downgrade right now. But again, only time will tell long term how it's affected. Again, an agency already operating multi-billion dollars in debt.
Yeah, and when they don't want to answer a question, it's usually not good news. So we'll see where all this takes us. Pat Bailey, thanks very much.
All right.